With the sound of Ukrainian air defense, the Russian army attacked the center of Kyiv with drones at the very moment when the leader of a NATO member country was in the government district. Despite the Kremlin's attempts to disrupt the meeting, Keir Starmer and Volodymyr Zelensky had talks and then addressed the press in a joint conference.
We all want this war to end, but right now Putin is showing no signs that he wants peace. Look at the strikes on civilians in Zaporizhia, the attacks on Christmas Day, the strikes on energy infrastructure. Of course, this attack is also a reminder to us of the daily attacks and the fact that this is what Ukrainians face every day. Keir Starmer, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
The visit to Kyiv was Keir Starmer's first as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and his seventh meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky. In a statement to the press, Starmer assured that his country is ready to support Ukraine for as long as necessary.
And one of the consequences of this conflict has been to draw NATO more strongly together. It's bigger and stronger than it has been, and we must stand behind Ukraine for as long as it takes. But when we say Ukraine must be in the strongest possible position, that can't be just words. And that's why I've had such intense discussions with President Zelensky now over the months that I've been Prime Minister, and will again here in Ukraine, because that is very, very important as we go into 2025. We're now a long way into this conflict. We mustn't let up.
The main outcome of the UK delegation's visit was the signing of a historic 100-year partnership agreement. Key provisions include the UK's commitment to provide Ukraine with annual military assistance of at least $3.6 billion, whether is necessary. The two countries will also collaborate in healthcare, education, transportation, artificial intelligence and trade. The agreement establishes joint efforts to ensure maritime security in the Baltic, Black and Azov Seas, and reinforces the UK's position as Ukraine's priority energy partner. Additionally, the agreement includes a framework for verifying grain exports from Russian-occupied Ukrainian territories.
Today is a truly historic day. The relationship between Ukraine and the UK is closer than ever before. We reached a new level of cooperation, and it's more than just strategic. It's comprehensive, involving security and defense, economic and technological elements, and cooperation in information and cultural sectors. This not only helps us respond to current threats, but also prepares us for growing defense capabilities and active responses. The UK's support is enabling weapons production right here in Ukraine, and we're already seeing these processes begin. But we will witness even more active collaboration in various sectors, including the economy. The most significant aspect here is the strengthening and deepening of cooperation in security, and of course, this sends a serious message to Moscow, Washington, and other European governments.
Furthermore, according to the UK Prime Minister, in the coming weeks, the UK will provide Ukraine with 150 units of artillery and a new air defense system developed jointly with Denmark. The UK will continue training Ukrainian troops and is ready to expand its training program. After the leaders' meeting, the UK Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced via social media that London will allocate an additional £100 million in humanitarian aid and 40 million in support of Ukraine's economy. Reported by Katerina Bastun, Larisa Petruk, UATV News.